Mr. President, what do you think about Michael Cohen testifying today? Do you think it's about disloyalty?
Well, he's a proven liar, as you know. He's a felon, served a lot of time for lying, and we're going to just go in and see. And I think you'll see that yourself. The Southern District came out with a scathing statement about him. So he's a liar, trying to get a better deal for himself, but it's not going to work. This case, by any other judge, this case would have been over a long time ago. We did nothing wrong, and that's been proven. Thank you. We'll be out there.
Sidney Powell and Ted Jethro pleaded guilty in response to that.
There you go.
Back up. Michael, can you say a couple words here about... Yeah. Sir, right here.
Let me just turn around and say that this is not about Donald Trump versus Michael Cohen or Michael Cohen versus Donald Trump. This is about accountability, plain and simple, and we leave it up to Judge Engoron in order to make all the determinations on that. So I thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Michael, come on, you're lying.
One more here, Michael.
Morning. Okay.
Good morning.
not assumable. Everybody good? I'll tell them to put it down. Okay.
Okay, very good, thank you. Mr. President, in listening to the testimony so far, I'm wondering if you could share with us your thoughts.
Well, it was totally innocent. The accountants were lambasted by the Attorney General and everybody else, and they just admitted that there was nothing wrong with the financial statements. They just admitted that they've been abused, they've been hurt very badly, that there was nothing wrong. They found no discrepancies. There was nothing wrong with the financial. This case should be ended immediately, and it should have never started. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, recently in the city of Baltimore, a firefighter was killed, and several others were injured after battling fire, including Dylan Ronaldo, a former Fairlawn firefighter himself. So in your administration, how would you support the firemen and women?
Well, I can say this, and I think this has been proven out by the fact that I've been supported by virtually every fire department and police department in the country. We have to support our great firemen and women. We have to support our police. We have to let them do their jobs, and if we don't let them do their jobs, you see what's happening in these Democrat-run cities? Great cities are going to hell. Our country is going to hell. We have to support law enforcement, and we have to support our fire department. They're incredible heroes. Thank you very much.
How do you feel about Jenna Ellis pleading guilty?
That's a much better question. Why didn't you ask that one first?
Mr. President,
I would love to see Michael Cohen
how
get
do
his
you
name.
know Jenna Ellis being completely guilty?
I don't feel to see Michael Cohen again. Well,
He hadn't seen him in years, and you know his record. His record is a horrible one. All you have to do is ask the Southern District of New York. He's got a horrible record, but they're just starting with this. See how it ends up.
What about his testimony?
Not going to end up very good.
What about his testimony?
We're not worried at all about his testimony.
Is
And
that
the
his
testimony today from the accounting firm was that everything was legit. With all the pressure they were under tremendous pressure for years to say something else, and they didn't do that. They said it was legitimate and very good, very strong, and I give great respect to them for saying it. But we're in the middle of this, so we'll see how it is. But you see what his record is. He's not a credible witness, and so far he hasn't said anything that matters. But he is not a credible witness. And if you just remember what's been said and what's been now proven, that the assets, the actual net worth is far above the statement itself, not below, but they're far above the statement itself. You have a disclaimer clause that's called a 100% disclaimer clause, meaning you have to go out and do due diligence. When you look at the statement, don't believe the statement. You have to go out and do due diligence. And many other things. The other element of this case that's so horrible is that we don't have a jury. We have a very highly partisan judge. And we have a attorney general that went out and she campaigned on, I will get Trump, I will get Trump. We have clips all over the place. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. This is election interference. Because I'm here now instead of being in Iowa, New Hampshire, or South Carolina. I'm here. But fortunately, the polls are so high, maybe it doesn't matter. But this is called election interference. It all comes out from Biden and from Washington. Keep them busy. Keep them spending money. You see how good the financial statements are. They're extraordinary, actually. Very low debt, a lot of cash. We built a great company. That's now coming out. That's actually the thing that is coming out. What a great company I built. But we'll speak to you later. Thank you very much.
How about Jenna Ellis?
Michael, how do you feel to see Donald Trump again?
Heck of a reunion.
What did you want to say to him, anything?
President Trump, given your concern of COVID in the courtroom, have
We'll
you
be out
thought-
later. No, they should not have done that. What they did with COVID in the courtroom was a disgrace. And they should apologize. They should not have done it. And except for the bias of the judge, he should have held it off a little bit. But we're winning this case, other than the fact I don't have a jury. And I want a jury. We're entitled to a jury. Thank you.
Michael, you don't go to jail, Michael?
Mr. President, you put your hands up a few minutes ago regarding the Buffalo Bills. Can you explain your reaction to the testimony you just heard, sir?
Yeah, I was going to buy it, but the team sold for a lot more money than they offered. They offered $1 billion. The team sold for $1.4 billion, as I understand it. I was a bidder on the team. I had all the financing and everything else that they needed. There was absolutely nothing wrong. And we didn't even make the deal. And I'm trying to figure out, it's many years ago, trying to figure out what relevance does this have to this scam case. It's a scam. It's political interference. It's a fight against a political opponent that's leading him in the polls. This is a scam case. I'm trying to figure out, let's see, Buffalo Bills. I said, when was that? It was many years ago. And we had the financing with everything. I bid $1 billion for the team and sold for, I believe, $1.4 billion. And I'm saying, what does this have to do with this case? The whole case is a hoax.
Why did
It's
you
a
shut
sham.
President Trump, who's next for you now that sit-as speaker just hours after the vote criticism of the people that you have an impact there, and who would you like to see as speaker?
Absolutely, it must have had an impact because as soon as I did the unendorsement, and there was never an endorsement, I was never treated particularly well by him, as you probably have heard, and he was at MAGA. Most people are MAGA in the Republican Party. They want to see our country be great again. So I disagreed with him on a lot of things over the years, and I assume it had a big impact. I wrote a note, I wrote a this is Cohen endorsement of maybe anybody else. And I haven't made a determination on anything else, but we have some really good people. And we have some really great people. And we're not going to go through the list right now, but we do have some great people.
Would you support Byron Donalds?
I like Byron very much. I like but all of them very much. I was not happy with the one that seemed to be gaining speed. I disagreed with him very much on globalism and on many other things. And that's the way it turned out. I'm for America First. America First is very important to me. I don't think he was for America First. And so it looks like he dropped out. Did he just drop out? Did I hear?
Yeah.
Well, that was very quick. But we have some great people, and one of them will be chosen. And when they're chosen, I think they'll be great speakers. We're doing very well in the polls. The polls came out. They have been 68, 69 to 9, one of them. And others are very close to that number. So thank you very much.
Given the concern with COVID, did you get the COVID-19 vaccine?
I'll be coming tomorrow too. Thank you very much.
Did you get the COVID-19 vaccine booster?
Serena, any comment on your cross-examination? No, I'm in the middle of crossing it. We have a while.
Michael, Costa. We're not going to be making any statements today. We're not going to make it. We'll all see you tomorrow. All right? Thank you.
How are you feeling after today, though, Michael?
They're telling me you lied to me here. We're not going to be making any statements today. We're not going to. We'll all see you tomorrow. All right?
How are you feeling after today? They're telling me you lied to me here.
All right. Thanks.